Situ air lobby HP miring.
Makan lob, kamu ini mah.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big, big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponent alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence.
Passing nice and neat. Lampard. Linton. He's on it, can he get away? Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Deftly away. Now it's Matías Cunha. Thiago Silva gets over and intercepts. Fernandes. Now it's Bale, and it's made its way to him. Bale. Oh, that's a fine interception. He can get that clear. Matías Cunha. Now it's Mbappe. Kahn clears.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Kukçu. Passing is crisp and sharp. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Mbappe receives it in a... Mbappe!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's managed to gift it back. Maciej Cunha. And this is Bale. Really fierce, close defending. This looks promising. Thiago Silva. And here's Bellingham. Shapes to shoot! Now who's going to be... Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It goes to show he is human after all.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goes for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's there to get it away. Maciej Cunha. Kukçu. It's Bale! And that'll be the last act of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we are still
Pagi
where
juga
we were
Bang
at the
Faris.
beginning.
Selamat pagi.
0-0 at the break.
Udah bangun Bang Faris. Udah subuhan.
So off we go once more.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Mbappe. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And Hakimi. Fernandez.
Iya Bang
Now it's
Faris.
Berbatov. He's in a great
Waktu
position
dulu
here.
Bang Faris.
Berbatov. A lot of space ahead of him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kukçu wins the duel this time. Well, they could break here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Udah sholat subuhnya Bang Faris.
Now it's Mbappe. And he's heaved it away. Smartly reclaimed. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Now it's Mbappe. Rodri. Kukçu. Rodri. Hakimi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe!
Hampir saja.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well
Udah
played.
sholat subuhnya Bang Faris.
Alhamdulillah.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Mbappe!
Mabar Bang.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Hakimi, a lovely deep pass. And it's Lampard. Now Mbappe. It's a good put in there. That looks a decent ball. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Just eases him off the ball.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Ball is bounced loose now.
Joelinton. That's been won straight back. There's the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish. That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside. And it's Fernandez. Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome. Now, and he shoots! It's hit the upright. He's put through his own net. Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wants to happen. I really sympathise. So 1 moment's crazy confusion, but they all count. Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these. And here's Bale. Seara really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure. Now, can they get him away? The ball is loose and the chase is on. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's own.
Salah Muhammad. Ya Bang Baris, mantap dah. Udah sholat subuh. Gue yang ini ya?
Apa?
Gue yang mana?
Bukan ini Rob, korek aku
Sama sih.
Bintang
Gue yang mana?
sama, ya udah. Minyak sama. Ambil aja bayarin. Tinggal pilih.
Cek. Selamat pagi semuanya. Jangan lupa, udah pada sholat subuh kan? Jangan lupa untuk menunaikan sholat subuh. Lawannya lama banget. Ngapain ini lawan? Pagi Snorlock divisi 3 nih, nggak naik-naik, kalah mulu. Bang Snorlock divisi berapa nih?
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Gila, mantap.
Underway. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big voice in the game.
Mentok divisi 2.
And big in intensity too.
He's having a shot!
Naik.
And he's done it! And what a start!
The perfect show intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
Jaringan bagus tapi mulai.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Mana Bob?
Rafinha, Vince, Mbappe, receive, goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. The movement's so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Tottenham are now luxuriating. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Kachu! Now it's Matheus Cunha. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lofted in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rodri. Now it's Fernandez. Well timed, excellent interception. Kukcu. No way through. Howson calmly anticipates. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Fernandez. Matheus Cunha. Rodri. Fernandez. Now it's Bale. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's Hakimi. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tries to play it through. Mbappe. And that's a good ball. Rafinha! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it. Tries to clear. Well seen. Saw that coming. That's great positioning. So good from him. Shot, surely! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rodri.
Kebaca mau.
It's come to nothing. Kukcu. A sharp little ball here. Skill. And the first 45 minutes are up. So your views on the first half?
Seara are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
And the game has already resumed here.
Hah?
It'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Aduhai, tak sanggup
And it's Fitz. He's in a great position here. Mbappe! Oh, the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he'll shoot here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rafinha. So we've reached the hour mark. Played out towards the right wing. Howson.
Hah?
Kurang mau di Paris kan
Itu,
dah, kata Barut dia ya.
Fitz.
Are,
Kertek.
soalnya
Defending
Paris
there,
Barut
they
ya.
slam the door in the faces of the
Mahal
opposition.
Mahal.
Oh.
Langsung berat.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
And he was there to get a vital touch. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Gnabry coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Gnabry.
Begitu.
Now it's Mbappe. Kukcu. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Mbappe. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Tottenham can breathe again. Just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, the movement is slick. The
Nah,
speed
gitu
is
nah.
slippery.
Tekadul dulu ya.
So able to hold on this time. Matches Cunha.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Gnabry. He has found a way through.
Nggak, Sandi kata di mati apa?
Oh, aku sudah di mana?
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
Kukcu.
Rodri. He's on the move, and he's going to have to go it alone. He's found a way, shapes to shoot! Euphoria,
Hancur.
utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And that will be it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless.
Oh, iya. Yes, tomlo. Kartu merah. Aish.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you didn't just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you see making the difference here?
Yeah, and N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of 2 or 3. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in a lot of parts of the game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first 5.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Mbappe. It's a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And this is Bebeto. Bebeto. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Bebeto! That was superb goalkeeping.
Bebeto really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He's in and he's decided to go for it. A real chance and a real let-off.
Seara really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Still goalless. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fernandez to Martinez. He's picked his way through, just eases him off the ball. Fernandez. Mathias Cunha. Mbappe receives it in a good... takes the shot! It's bounced back off the post. Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get it through? And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Tries to pass it through. Rodri. Fernandez. Here's Mathias Cunha. And the pass is intercepted. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Looking for options for movement. Played down the flank. Oh, no joy this time. And claimed it back swiftly. Look at this. And Bebeto! Wonderful from Bebeto!
Oh, what a superb finish to this first half from a great player. It's lifted the whole mood of the team and indeed the fans, and it should be enough to ensure they go into the break with a narrow but very welcome advantage.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Yeah, and I think it always looks a bit more dramatic when the frame of the goal plays its part.
There will be 1 minute added to the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's half-time here. It's been no Shabar, a little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the game has already resumed here.
Seara really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Mbappe. That is a little undercooked. Somewhat off target. Matheus Cunha. No, that was never going to make it. Matheus Cunha. That's a cute ball. Nicely intercepted. Some resolute defending there. Has a look and plays it forward. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Coming in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Little pass back. Great vision. Bebeto. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Kukcu. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
It's Bebeto. Fernandes. Played through for the wide man. Brilliantly cut out.
Ya ampun.
Great chance! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That was a given. It always was.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Kukcu! Oh, how good is he? A finish right from the top draw. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. Seara really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Matheus Cunha. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. That pass has been well intercepted. Fernandes. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And Bebeto! Kukcu pinches it off him. Kukcu does really well to... Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running.
For me, Peter, Albert Ferrer was one of the very best.
Big chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Jorginho has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Good-looking ball. Threads one in. Now that's well seen too. Cunha. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. And he cuts out the supply. He's having a hit! Xavi Alonso. Puskás. That's put paid to a promising move. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Now it's Bale. Fernandes is onto this. And smartly reclaimed. Cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, just skips past his man. Lisandro Martinez gets across to intercept that. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, this looks sharp. Puskás can so cleverly bypass the press. He's on it. Can he get away?
They want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Kupchu. Cannavaro concedes a free kick for that. Struck first time. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Possession and ready to go again.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Looking for options for movement. Shot, surely! They scored! That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And we have our very first corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Martinez, and it's Hakimi. And it's Rodri. Fernandes. And this is Bale. Goes for a shot! That is special! Gareth Bale! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Reflections on the first half?
Seara really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incidents and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Seara have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Matches Cunha. It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Fernandez, who does have an assist to his name. Now this could be a chance. And he's there to get it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of the danger that was growing. Kupchu. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for the run. Mbappe. And the shot! And it's in! And the comeback is complete! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Mathias Cunha. And Fernandez. Tries to pass it through.
This is the time you need that pace.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Mbappe, and he's in on goal.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Mbappe. Oh, they could break here. Picked out, tries a shot! Oh, it's come loose. There could be trouble here. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Great chance! No mistake! And what a climax we have here! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Madrid give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped.
Bagaimana caranya?
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this lad, Pau Kubarsi, is another defender schooled in the art of total football. I mean, the strength is part of the package for any centre-back, but what marks him out is his excellent...
And the shots! That is special! Gareth Bale!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's Rashford, Messi. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Kirkchu. Kubasi.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cut.
Shot, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Rafinha. Matías Cunha. And he can clear it away. And smartly reclaimed. Rodri. Fernandes. That's a sharp pass. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Rafinha. And it's De Jong. And he's in on goal. Mbappe! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pass somewhat off target. Burn. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Shapes to shoot! They've done it! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. That was easy, almost too easy.
That's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Taken back almost at once. And it's De Jong. Pedri, nicely spread. He has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Bale. Now it's Bale. Oh, there's a probing ball. Fernandes. Shot at goal! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that will... And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Seara,
absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we are back on the way. Martinez. Hakimi. Martinez. Fernandez.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Yep, it's a corner. Yamal with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Martinez. Hakimi. Fernandez. Matheus Cunha. Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. Messi. De Jong. And it's Messi. Now it's Rashford. That has not gone well.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, delightful ball. Mbappe. Koundé gets it clear.
Substitution.
And it's Fernandez. Some really good ball movement. Rashford. Looking to play him in. This looks promising. He's beaten the last man. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he's going to have his name taken. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, terrible mistake. Fernandez. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Araujo. And the flag has stayed down. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Chance for a shot! Gareth glittering Bale! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. He can run onto that. Chance for a shot! Off the post! And it's bounced out off the woodwork! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Plays a sharp little ball here. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Berbatov! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Berbatov actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And he opts to go forward. Passing is crisp and sharp. Van Dijk. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Bale. Now it's Kökçü. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Matthias Cunha. Kökçü. Now that's well seen too. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And here's Bale. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Kökçü. Matthias Cunha.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the first 45 minutes are up. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
Now available. Substitution.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford...
It's Lewandowski! And it's And they are pulling clear here. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Valencia find a position. Decent chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Valencia have it back and can go again. He could be in here. Good ball, good take. Bale! No, he's missed it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Bale. Not the most accurate pass. It's Bale! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Intercepted. Hakimi. Could be danger here. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's played. Real chance! He scores! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Berbatov. Half an hour gone in the second half. And it's Berbatov. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kukçu. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Knocks it into space.
Ceará are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cunha. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. He's picked his way through. Nuno Mendes. Mbappe.
Has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And here's Fernandes. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here.
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Fernandes. Aimed beyond the defence. Berbatov. And that is out of play. Martinez. And Fernandes. It's played through for him.
Oh, super ball!
Mbappe. Now it's Berbatov. Fernandes kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kukçu. Fernandes. And he welcomes it in. The ball is loose, and the chase is on. Tries to pass it through. And that's aimed into the middle. And he gets rid in a hurry. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And this is Berbatov. Now it's Bale. Lovely pass, but can he get... Mbappe! Off the post! And he's quick to get it clear again. Kukçu. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice pop. He's gone for goal! It's hit the upright! Now that looks a decent ball. Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Milan with the corner, there first. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. There's the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Rodri has given away a free kick. Look at the space here. Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Berbatov clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Milan have their second corner now. Terrific header. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Kukçu picks it up from the goal kick. Great vision. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Matías Cunha looking for the run. He's being urged to shoot. Pressure stays on. It is a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Tries a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. This possibly the last play of the half. They've played it short. And it's half-time here. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
With the father of a boy in a blue hat.
And we're underway again.
To the information centre.
Sayara have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Kirkchu. Oh, good ball. Oh, shooting chance! Byrne gets it away. And he was quick to react. Hakimi. Fernandez. Looking to play him in. Brilliantly cut out. Thiago Silva clears. Can he get it through? Floated through. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. Well, there's the clearance. Byrne. And it's Bale. Bale! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Thiago Silva kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, what has happened here? Ruben Neves getting this one clear. Could be danger here. Berbatov. Now who's going to be first to this? Looking for options for movement. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Substitution for Sarah. Number 11, Bale. Coming on the field is number 18.
And he's gone backward here. Decent chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Byrne. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicked it back promptly. Now, can they get him? And he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Maciej Cunha.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Kukcu. Plays a sharp little ball here. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable.